Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
Rise
they're-
Skating considers themselves a part of a community that they are 100% isolated from. Now, you may think we are doing it out of jealousy or anger, but in reality, it is because they, and this is not a compliment in any way or just an analogy, are what Nike used to be for IRL skating to the Skate 3 community. For those who don't actually skateboard or haven't ever witnessed people talk about the past of skateboarding, no shops, no pros would really go to Nike because basically they were money whores. They saw something they get big at, they looked at it as investment, then they would do nothing more than make profit of it and then cut their losses. Now, in the current view, is Nike does in fact help skateboarding community in multiple ways, but like I said, in the past there was very different perspective on it, their company and their intentions. So back to Rise Skating, basically the grassroots players who love to play the game for just the love of playing it and not making money or striving to be the best and biggest for the social status as opposed to the satisfaction of just as L8, era, or gear, to which we just want to have make an enjoyable content instead of pumping it out to rack money off views. They put members on, and no offense, and not being specific about anyone, but just to be put on. I mean, they've been mocked a lot by the community for the lack of skill and time some of their videos contain. If you're part of the community, then why speak down to it as a consistently establish yourself as the biggest and the best thing in the community? That's why no one likes you.
Now they say Baller attacked the ice skating channel because he was mad, but in reality it was mostly for the fact that just the way Rise was operated was just horrible and he just didn't approve of it, including the sub-botting, which can be confirmed by ex-Rise members. So Noah, speak your piece.
Just talk about sub-botting?
Yeah, anything you saw that was really pretty corrupt for a YouTube channel.
Okay, so basically, yeah, people told me, Rise, the ex-Rise members, even when I was in Rise, they told me that, Rise did sub-bot. And not only that, but, Rise is such an unprofessional team. Albert says that he's always there for Rise, and he always portrays himself as an amazing leader, but in reality, he's not. Okay, basically, he'll get a leader to do all the work, then he'll just sit back and collect the money from the channel, from all the viewers. And, while I was in Rise, I don't even think he probably remembers me because I've only spoken to Albert 3 to 4 times in my whole entire time being in Skate 3 community. And with that, he doesn't really show care for his members at all. He just, like I said, collects a paycheck.
Alright, and now we're about to cover the topic of the Skate 4D as their code name for the project. We're going to address the Kickstarter crap, and I'm going to link that in the description. But Chris, go ahead and take it away.
So as for Skate 4D, they only addressed that they could keep the money if the Kickstarter reached their $500,000 goal. Now, for anyone who hasn't seen Kickstarter crap, or the page is aware that if they did in fact have a PayPal button on the page, in which if you went there and clicked that, then you would post to fund to money. Basically, you're just handing your money over, and they wouldn't give you a refund of it. Now, do we know if they actually gave a refund back? Who knows, but pretty much it's basically just throwing money away. And in their video, they pretty much just danced around the topic and just kind of disregarded it. They didn't even really mention anything about that PayPal button. So I'm sure probably the people that donated never got their money back. And yeah, you can continue, Mike.
Alright, now we contacted some of the names that they addressed in their response video that they just uploaded today. And to hear their side specifically on everything, because in the response video all they showed was one side of the story, not the events leading up to it or their reasons or personal feelings on the subjects. So Kreutz, you're all we got in this right now, so we're gonna hear your side of it.
Yeah, alright, so I've been friends with Albert and everyone for a year or so, something like that, and then, as you're friends with him, you can kind of realize that he's he doesn't even care for you as a friend. He just, he just plays with whoever he wants to play with. I can tell, if you watch his live streams and stuff, if Rise members were to invite him, but he didn't actually like them or something, he wouldn't invite them. And that's kind of bad. I think that's really bad that he does that. But just generally, he acts completely different off camera. He doesn't act like the way he acts on his videos. I don't even think he cares about Skate 3 because he never even plays it.
So what you're saying is he's not the cool gamer?
Yes. Yeah, basically, yeah.
Okay, so what's your opinions on the screenshots they uploaded and shared? of your conversation.
Yeah, I mean, like, I know they showing the screenshots and stuff, and that's going to expose me a bit, but I really don't care. Like, I'm going to get views from that.
That is what Albert would say.
That's what he wants to hear.
He
Alright,
just
should I
fulfilled his
So,
dream.
what led up to that whole you follow only your friends with them for subs?
Like, I kind of realized that, you know, Albert's a douchebag and he just basically steals money from people and stuff. And so I said loads of bad things about him, you know, like that I used him for subs and whatever, because I kind of did, you know, I kind of did. But at the same time, I didn't, because I actually do have my own fan base as well. I can tell, because a lot of people are still, you know, fans of mine. I can see, but, you know, yeah. Even though all that's gone down, I don't know, I just changed my mind on Albert, and yeah.
You wanted to hurt his feelings, so you kind of tried to attack his
Yeah.
ego. It's like you don't have any real friends; they just use you for sub bots or for bots.
Pretty much. No,
subs.
I can say this right now. He actually doesn't have any real friends, purely because if you go and watch like one of his videos or something, or you play with him on Xbox, 3 months later or less, I guarantee you he'll be with another set of people.
That's very believable. All right, Chris.
Actually, really depressing.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I've only been in the Skate 3 community for about a year, but I mean, I've stuck with the same tight-knit group. No one hates anyone.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's been the same. I mean, for me, it's just because I've just been here so long, and it's more just like I guess we're going off topic, but I've just been here for like, you know, like 3 years, and it's more just, I guess people have just left and moved on,
come and
and
go.
obviously I just still enjoy the game. That's the only reason why for me, I guess, the different set of people. But so far though, it's been pretty much the same for about a year.
Yeah, no falling outs. Just some people just stopped playing the game or got bored with it, essentially.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
So yeah,
that's a different story.
yeah. Going back to the topic. So now Albert says that we say this because we create responses because he is a self-proclaimed non-cocky person to gain views off his name. Now, this is entirely false. Any response video that has clearly been open eyes to people showing to the facts that are presented, given the things that have so-called happened leading up to this so-called bandwagon. Anyone who has responded to the facts that they call rumors is just speaking out so people learn the truth of what goes on behind closed doors. We are not a monetized channel. We make absolutely no money off the content we do, nor do we ever care to. We just do this for fun and the enjoyment of being part of something larger than ourselves. Anything we say or will say about our opinions of Rise are strictly for awareness, not for views.
Exactly. He says that if you make a response video trying to, like the Albert exposed, basically he's trying to say we posted that to rack up views off his name and make money, but in reality, we don't make any money off of it. We don't care about money. We do this for fun. We just wanted people to see, like, if he started another Kickstarter with the PayPal button, we want people to be aware this time around. Like, this is a fucking scam. And, I mean, he says he's gonna get channels taken down for taking tidbits of his videos for exposed videos. So, I mean, Chris, what's your opinion on that? Because we know you have some personal experiences.
Oh, are you talking to me or Cruz?
Yeah, alright. Cakes. I'll call you Cakes from now on.
Cakes. Just call me Chris. Or whatever. Whatever. Just call me. I guess whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Alright. Pancakes. What's your opinion on the subject? 'Cause you've had some personal experiences with Rise stealing content.
Well, I don't want to get into it, but back in the day, again, I seriously just you know, I have my stuff, and I don't want to necessarily bring it up because it's a whole different thing. But I have full concrete evidence of them stealing videos and, you know, just making money off, you know, videos that I made and basically copywriting them. So, you know, whatever, it is what it is. I don't want to get too much into it, but going back on a thing about, like, you know, well, the reason we're making this video is to show you this. We're not saying that, we're just saying that, just like, you know, this guy, he's just scamming people for money. That's if we take all the drama away, he's just scamming people for money and just trying to milk everything out, which is really it's you know, it's a sad thing for the community to have, you know, somebody with such a quote unquote big channel, and, you know, just not being a really good leader, I guess, if you're calling yourself, you know, the godfather of the community, and just, you know, just not treating it well at all. Like, I wouldn't consider myself a you know, a huge part, but you know, I do have a quite decently sized channel. You know, I just try to represent myself in a positive way and just, like, you know, try to help out smaller channels. But, you know, it's kind of, I feel like what Kruth said is 110% true about
He steals
just, you
video
know,
ideas too.
Yeah, he's just stealing people's ideas, having people on the team just so he can have more content. You know, I just feel like it's sad, and you know, man, I know if you're watching this video right now, man, just stop it. You know, it's honestly just really sad, and you know, it's just, I just hope you don't continue doing this stuff, man. It's not cool, and it's just not cool. It just shows a pretty bad side to the community, and I just hope you stop with it, man. It's just knock it off, man. It's not really cool at all.
Yeah, I feel bad for all little kids just because the reason we're making these videos is strictly to show
Make them
that Albert.
understand.
Yeah, like we want people to see that Albert's not the person he perceives himself to be. He's not this huge community-based guy who cares about Skate 3 and everyone in it. In reality, he is just out for his selfish
The
reasons.
opposite.
That's why any community that is still alive in this game hates Rise. We have Rise members on LA, but we like them as people. We didn't never talk down on them when they were on Rise. Anything we've said negative about Rise was strictly for the way it is run and the way he does things, how he goes about everything.
He stole a video from Skate 3 Problems because basically Skate 3 Problems told him what about doing like a inspiration kind of video, you know, to make people kind of like do whatever they want in life, but it's supposed to be about anything. And Albert like stole the idea off him, and like, you know, a few weeks later he made that video. I don't know if you've seen it, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like some weird video, and he puts a load of you know, speeches in the video, and it's just stolen from Skate 3 Problems, and that's why he hates him, because he just steals his ideas. It's bad.
And that goes back
Alright,
with,
let me
with
take
the things like that.
that thing real quick.
What happened?
Alright. So, oh wait, it was okay. My turn.
Yeah,
All right.
Take it away.
Your turn.
Alright, so before I start my piece, I want to let people know that I'm not just some unknown hater, you know. I mean, I made the video, but I've actually known Albert probably longer than anyone, because I was actually in Rise when it was what's it called, when it first started back in 2010. I was in Rise when it was called Skate 3 Team the Best, and I witnessed it firsthand all of his lives. Like, he would talk about retarded stuff, like we were sponsored by Doritos, and we were about to meet up in real life and play MLG Skate 3, and all this other retarded, stupid stuff, you know. So I just want to say that before I start my piece on him, that I'm not, you know, a normal hater. Now I want to mention this publicity thing. That's probably all I'm going to talk about. Now, he says we're doing this for publicity. No, I'm doing this because I'm one of the only people who's ever made a video about him in the first place. The only time someone else made a video is when I told them to. I've been the only person who has actually made a video about him, and it took a while to make this video too. So to see these people say something like, after I spent months researching and looking into it, it's actually bothersome, because if anyone spent months working on something and then had someone say, "Oh no, that's incorrect," that would bother them. And it doesn't make any sense, because they dodged all of my questions. They didn't talk about the fact how Albert privated all of the Skate 4D videos, and I linked those in the description. He privated all the videos after that one kid, you know, uploaded the Kickstarter crab video, but he didn't talk about that, and he didn't talk about the PayPal, whatever. Like, I'm not doing this for publicity. I uploaded on a channel that I made COD edits. I made them terrible on purpose. That's the channel I uploaded them to. Like, I'm not doing this for publicity. I'm doing this for the skate community, so kids can know, because, I mean, taking advantage of children, a child's mind is so easily misled and corrupt. That's why there's so many bad children in the world saying bad things, because they're so easily corrupted. They'll believe someone just because of the fact that they're older than them. That's why I have to make the video. I'm not making it to be famous. That's why I didn't even say my original gamer tag. I don't care if people know it's me. But yeah, that's pretty much my piece. So if any of you guys want to take over, yeah.
You know what really grinds my gears the most about that whole like kid subject is the fact that not only is he misleading these kids, he put false release dates out. He makes all these promises, all this stuff that he never holds to, and these kids are sitting here pouring money in his pocket with the PayPal and everything, and you just think, these kids, this money's coming from these kids' parents. These parents work probably a 9-to-5 job. They work their asses off to support themselves, and you're pocketing their money because you're misleading their kids.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's pretty sad. And
Exactly,
like what
exactly.
Puffin on that video, like you were saying, like you're not really like a real man. Like honestly, I truly believe that you're just really just a scam artist, and it's more just sad. I'm not gonna call you any mean names or anything like that, but really, dude, it's just like just stop it. It's just sad. Honestly, really, it is. That's all I gotta say about it. I'm not gonna say anything else.
Anyone else have any more pieces?
Well,
Really, I like all of the Rice members. Like I used to like them, but I didn't like Albert. I said that once in a call with a lot of Rice members. I said that I like all of the Rice members. I don't mind them. Well, I never talked to them, but I don't mind them. And then I said, but I dislike Albert because he subbots, he steals money, he does all that shit. And then they started protecting Albert like crazy. They were like overprotective.
actually,
They just licked him. I don't even know. I was so confused. Like I had to leave the chat because they were just so annoying.
They all left Rise because they know he's an asshole.
Yeah.
Anyone else like
There's
notice?
like 5 members left.
Anyone else notice that if you go on a Rise video, all the comments are other Rise members?
Yeah.
Well, some of ours are like that too, but most of it's just like me just be. Sometimes I'm just generally stoked on the video though.
Yeah.
Like, on our videos, but I don't know. Well, I totally get what you mean. I don't know the person that's in the car right now. I'm sorry, but like you were saying how like I don't have any problem. I mean, most of the people. I mean, for the people I've talked in Rise, like they've been pretty chill. I mean,
Yeah.
there's only been like 1 or 2 people that I've had like where they've just been like so like full of themselves and just think that they're just like
Rise Cross.
higher than everybody else,
Rise
and it's
Cross.
just like I don't know. That's all. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's like everybody on Rise is just awful. I think it's just more just I guess I don't know, just Albert. I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's.
By the way,
oh yeah, that's
I'm
actually
Alexis
another.
30 if you know who I am.
Oh,
Just saying.
Powered by Doritos Gaming.
Doritos. The fuck?
But yeah, I mean, I think we've pretty much covered everything we really need to today. The links to some of these videos we mentioned will be in the description. That was very sexual sounding. Oh yeah.
What?
But I mean, this video is not made in a competitive fashion because this is going to be uploaded on the L8 channel. But this is not between L8 and Rise Skating. This is between a community and Albert. We're completely lying to everyone's faces. But hopefully, I don't care if he sees this or not. I just hope the people who look up to him see this.
Yeah, I think that's a message that everybody. That's a message we want. Is just don't watch his stuff and don't give in to his scams and whatnot. I think that's all we're trying to say, really. If that's the thing that you get away from this video, then that's I guess our goal that we accomplished.
And another thing I want to cover is when you make a response video. I mean, obviously we're going after Albert, but we're going after what Albert has said to all these topics and what he's done to these topics. Abrupt video ending now.
Cut.